Hi guys and gals, Froggy here. Had a little leak. This is the laundry room, washer dryer, and I traced it back to here where the service connection it is for hot and cold, and there was a little puddle of water under the left one. I don't know if that's hot or cold, it doesn't matter. So I unscrewed it. I pulled the appliance forward about a foot, so I'm gonna try and access without having to take it all the way out of the room, and just trying to lean over it. Anyway, I looked at this and you can see kind of a normal amount of corrosion, and this washer is probably, I don't know, 5 years old, 10 years old, I'm not sure. Anyway, first thing I'm going to try to do, and before I buy a whole new hose, is just replace this washer. And I think I've got some good, don't use those crappy plastic washers. Try to get yourself a good rubber washer. I'm going to look and see if I've got one. Okay, this is some of my washers. And these red ones also, the red ones or the black ones are very good. Good, soft, natural rubber. Okay, those are nylon, these are fiber. Wouldn't be any good for water. So I'm going to try this and just get a little needle nose or a little small screwdriver and use that to get it out. You can see from some of these little black, see that's really shot there. See that? So this is like your garden hose too, I think. It doesn't have to be specific for a washer. That's going to fit in there. I need 2 hands to shove it in there. I just took this old towel to wipe around there to wipe away any of the corrosion from the hard water, and I'm going to wipe the other side too. You don't need to use sandpaper, or I guess you could use a little green scrubby or something on that, but don't scratch it or make any little spots on it where it's liable to leak again. Just kind of wipe it up, clean it up. So long as the sealing edge of it, which is the outermost round circle edge of it, what you would rub your finger on, as long as that feels smooth, you're okay. See, there's a little 90-degree lever on there. That's your shutoff. Each side has that. You can't see it on the right side, but on the left side, see if I can zoom in. See that thing sticking out right there in the middle of your screen? That's a lever, 90-degree shutoff. You just turn it 90 degrees, like that would be on, and that would be off. Okay, it's in the off position now. Okay? So don't over tighten it. I'm at a very awkward position, so I can't put the full strength of my hands on it. So I took my channel locks. Channel locks is what I use to, channel locks. What I used to get it off and put it back on. And I turned it about, if it was the face of a clock, I turned it from 12 o'clock to about maybe 2 o'clock, not 3 o'clock. That's the tightening that I did. You don't want to crush it. If you went to 3 o'clock, probably that'd be okay, but you're shortening the life of the rubber washer if you over tighten it. So don't over tighten it. I'm going to turn that lever back on, the 90-degree lever, the on-off, shut-off valve, and then turn on some water and let the washer fill up and see what happens. I think I'll wipe that area down there first. Get it good and dry. So as soon as you turn that valve on, you're applying water pressure to this hose, okay? That's the water pressure right there, on off. And it's a little dirt there, but it's dry. I dried it all up. And I really can't get in there and clean it too well because I'm leaning over all this stuff, and I'm, blocked I'm up on a little step stool, and I'm leaning over this trying to get in there. So I think I'll throw a few clothes in there and start a wash and see what happens. I'm actually going to leave it in this out position. It should run fine, and in case it didn't work, if my fix didn't work, then I can get back in there without having to drag it again. You can hear that sound now. That's the sound of the water going in. One thing I forgot to tell you is it's a small load. Before you start the washer, take your hand and put your hand up around that fitting after you've opened up the shut-off valve and just see if there's any leak before you run the washer. That would be the water sitting there static, not moving, but still a leak would show up because you've got 65, 75 psi pressure to the house, water pressure to the house. Anyway, I don't know whether it's hot or cold. I guess I could touch it. The hose feels warm, so I think that's hot water flowing in. Because the heat transferred into the hose. Anyway, I think I'm good, but I am going to let this whole thing run now. I'm just going to walk away. And if I don't get back on the video, that means it worked. Okay? And that I fixed it. If it didn't work, I'm going to get back on the video and I'll give you some more tips. Anyway, you can do this. You don't need to call a plumber. Nothing against plumbers. My brother-in-law's a plumber. But, really for $125 or whatever they would charge you for this where is it? Yeah, for this crappy little washer. I mean, do you want to pay $125 to have a guy come out and change that washer? I don't think so. So, give me a thumbs up or like if this helps you out. Subscribe to my channel if you want more from Froggy. Give me ring the bell if you want notification. Okay? Be safe. Have fun. Froggy out. Bye-bye.